Before I go in, I thought I'd just mention, yeah, I'm going the contact route today because it makes it easier for my barber to cut my hair. And I just thought I'd do now a little bit before and after. I haven't had my hair cut since like August, so it's really long. So here's the before, and here's the after. She even trimmed up the beard a little bit, which is nice. So I'm thinking about growing this out next summer. The reason that I just did this is because this would usually be patchy, and I don't really like what that looked like. So next I have to run to drop off some recycling. And then, depending on time, I might head toward the Canes, which is in Perrysburg, which is about 20 minutes away from here. I do want to go for a walk at some point, and there's a park that I like to go to. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do that. We'll drop the recycling off. We'll go to the park that I want to show you guys this park. I've been there before. I've done things there before, but I kind of want to go back there and just revisit it because it's been a couple months since I've been there. So off we go to do some recycling. So right about here was where the car was parked, and then up here, can I turn this around when I'm filming? I don't think I can. So I'm walking up to where we had one of the letters that was taped to, I think this is a stretching post or something that's right here. That stretching post, there was a letter taped to the corner right there. Now the trail that I'm currently on, we didn't film anything on this particular portion of the trail. Did we go this way? I think I went this way. I'm gonna go this way. So when we entered the path from the parking lot where I just showed you back there, I actually went and changed locations. I drove further down the road that was out there, and we actually filmed the majority of the walking through the woods further down what I think is the path that I am currently on. It's nice down here. All the leaves are down, which is typical for this time of year. Well, you can see that in the trees behind me. It's actually pretty nice out today. We've had a stretch of several warm days out here. I don't know how I feel about that. I like my cool fall days, and I'm kind of hoping the cooler weather does return. So the wind might make it a little bit cooler, but the trees here kind of mask the wind. All right, so when I made that turn way back there, and I made that right, I actually did turn the wrong direction, but I am at one of the places right through here. Actually, I think back around there, right back there where those green leaves are, is about where I had filmed myself coming out of being, quote, lost in the woods. And right now I'm approaching a junction where the path that I should have stayed on to continue straight joins up with the current path that I am now on. Okay, you can't really see it, but I'm standing at a four-way intersection. There's a path behind me, there's a path that goes out to the road, there's a path back into the woods right there, and then there's a path where I came from. So this path, I'm gonna turn this way. Back there was where I would park, and we would walk up this path to this junction, and then most of the filming took place down this road that's behind me now. So we're gonna go down this way and I'll show you what it looks like. So right about where the leaves, the yellowish gold leaves start, that's right about where we started, or where we kind of made our base camp. There's one clip that if you look hard enough, I didn't realize it when I was filming, but if you look hard enough, I actually left a tripod and a script on the ground right by that tree in the background. I would say from right about here to around the bend down there, which we're gonna go and check that out, for about, I'd say another 10 to 30 feet behind or beyond that bend down there was where we filmed. So from this point forward, as I'm walking, is where most of the walking / running scenes were filmed. I tried to make it look like there was a lot more path than there actually is. Right here, I'm at the curve right now, at the bend in the path. This is where I filmed myself and Jamie, the teacher friend of mine who was helping me film that, walking kind of sort of a couple feet in front of each other. Might be hard to see on the video, but there's a slight incline right here. The top of the incline, which is right about where that tree is on the right, we're coming up to it now. This is where I filmed myself jumping over the camera, and then I went around that bend right there and then continued running, and then I actually, though it looked like I was still running further beyond this bend, I actually stopped, and the last letter was placed, I believe it was that tree right in the front of the frame that I'm approaching. I put it right there. And then over here was where I entered the woods. And back somewhere in those woods, I don't exactly remember where it was, where I filmed myself meeting my quote-unquote future self. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, I did do an outtakes reel toward the end. One of the outtakes was me tripping over something in the woods. Well, that actually happened back in here. There was a barbed wire, or not barbed wire, there was a wire fence that had been pushed down, assumingly by somebody that they no longer wanted it there. And that was the first take, and I didn't see it. And that was a full-blown fall on my face. I did not see that fence. And when I did fall, I fell very hard on the ground. So that was a legitimate fall. I had not planned for that. And if you look in the final cut that I decided to use, or the final take I decided to use, you can actually see me intentionally look down and avoid running over that fence. What some of you may also not know is when I filmed myself looking at the letter, I think it was in part 3, that was taped to this tree right here. I forgot to film the over-the-shoulder shot of me reading it. So what I had to do was when I came back to film the second part, after I had gotten lost in the woods, I had to film it then. So that's the extent of where I filmed the letter around here. I'm gonna walk around here a bit more. I have a phone call that I need to make. So the next time that I think I'll pop on will be when we're on our way to Canes. All right, after some movings around, I didn't realize it was on the side of the road that it was that I came in on, so I had to finagle myself through a parking lot, but I'm here now. There is a line, which I expected, and it's also raining again, which I wasn't expecting. I guess we'll see how this goes, so here we go. Now, as most restaurants do, this one had music playing rather loudly, so I thought I'd just talk to you through my experience in this way. I ordered a 3-finger combo with an extra sauce and ended up getting a sweet tea, which I'm not a fan of. I was going to get a lemonade, but I forgot to order that. I tried the Texas toast first, and it was pretty standard. I do like Texas toast, so it was a no-brainer in terms of taste. The fries were excellent as well. Some of them were a bit small, but they had a nice crisp to them. Now to get to the actual reason we're here, the chicken. I gotta say that in terms of taste and texture, it was delicious. I wasn't expecting it to be as greasy as they were, but even that was easy to overlook, and there wasn't much of it. The sauce was where everything kind of stopped. I have been told that Cane's sauce is amazing, some even going so far as to say that it's better than Chick-fil-A sauce. I have to give that a hard no, as I was not impressed with the sauce at all. It overwhelmingly tasted of black pepper, which I don't mind, but that's all I could really taste. There were no other flavors that I could get from it. Overall, I'm happy that I went, but I'll let past me wrap up the rest of the video. And I'm back in the car after that exciting adventure voiceover kind of thing. I think you could tell from some of the faces that I was making. I don't want to say disappointed, because I realized that there is a big hype around Cane's. I don't want to come off as someone who doesn't like it. It was good. Like, the chicken was good. It was very moist. It was very filling. It tasted good. The fries were good. The Texas toast. I love Texas toast. That was delicious. I did get a sweet tea. I think I said that. I am not a sweet tea person, but I thought I would just give it a try. And I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite drink. I wanted to get a lemonade, but I forgot to ask for lemonade. Again, it was good. I mean, it was good. It was a good meal. I don't understand the hype behind from what I tasted. To me, it wasn't something that would rival like other chicken restaurants like Popeyes or KFC or Chick-fil-A even. I mean, there are people I know who say like, yeah, Cane's is better than Chick-fil-A, better than KFC. I don't think that, in my mind, I didn't really think it rivaled any of the other chicken places that I've been at. I think I'm gonna stick to my tried and true Chick-fil-A. That's usually where I go anyway. There's one, well, they're all over the place around here, but there's one close by to me. But anyway, it was good. I liked it. Will I come back? Probably. But I'll probably have to be down in this area if I want to come back to it. But so that ends the video. I'm going to head home. I got things to do at home. I hope you all enjoyed this kind of video. I really do want to make more of these. I don't know how often, but I do want to make more of them. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment.
and we'll put up some other videos over here. I'll put up the GothCon pizza party, what's for dinner. YouTube thinks you like that video. So take care, God bless, and I'll see you all next time.